Alright, just give me a second, guys. I'll be right there. Alrighty! What's up, motherfuckers? We are live! Once again here on YouTube. Oh, but Peter said you weren't going to do any more live videos. I could do what the fuck I want. It's my channel. My life. You don't like it? Well, suck a dick. Bitch. That's all I gotta say about that. So, we are live once again here on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel. YouTube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. And hit that subscribe button down below on this very channel and my other channels, which are in my pants, down in the description box. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap and slap and beat the fuck out of that bell and turn on all notifications so you never ever oh, the Rumble sucked, ever miss an upload. That's all you gotta do. So, it is what it is. So, hit the bell, get notified, like the video, subscribe to my 4 other channels, including this one. And, that's all I gotta say about that. Just follow me on social media and all that good shit. Alright, on this late Saturday night, yeah, there's a pay-per-view on a Saturday night. I don't know if it's good to have a pay-per-view on a Saturday night or a Sunday night. I rather prefer Sunday night because I can just go to sleep easier. But in any event, you know, Saturday's okay because you don't have to go to work the next day, or, you know, you can go to sleep early if the pay-per-view sucks. Or do whatever the hell you want. But I like the traditional Sunday pay-per-views. That's just me. Because I'm old school, and old school is cool. And, that's, basically all I gotta say about that. But yeah, there's some Friday night, pay-per-views, usually Ring of Honor, I would say Impact, but Impact's now going on Saturday, usually on Saturdays now, but they're on pay-per-view and nobody watches it anyway. And you know, other promotions like AEW would do Saturday or a Sunday pay-per-view. WWE is now doing Saturday and sometimes Sunday pay-per-views. The next pay-per-view after this crappy fest pay-per-view. Well, I think they're calling it the Elimination Chamber, because the Elimination Chamber match is going to be in Saudi Arabia, February the 19th, which is in a couple weeks from now. I think it's actually 2 weeks away from this. Yeah, it's 2 weeks away from this next Saturday. So it's 3 weeks away from now, but it's Sunday morning here in the Northeast. So we got that, and we'll see what happens on the road to WrestleMania. And that's all I gotta say about that. All right, so the chat room's open if you guys want to come in and shoot the shit for just a little bit. I'm not gonna go as long as I did on my last video, my predictions video on my TGC Reborn channel. But come on in and shoot the shit, leave a comment. I don't really give two shits, but I mean, there was one and it went down. Then there was another one, went down again. Probably trolls, because, you know, they love to watch me and masturbate to me because they can't masturbate me in real life anyway, so. And that's a proven fact. I mean, just watch Chase's channel, but it is what it is, and that's pretty much all I gotta say about that. Hopefully it's coming out pretty good on YouTube Live. If you're on YouTube, it's not lagging, and if it is, I apologize. I've been having internet problems all day today with this fucking snowstorm. But now it's gone, so hopefully, you know, the cables and they're, you know, that are outside and everything, they're all melting, and hopefully it doesn't mess it up. But you know, we'll see. See what happens with that. And that's pretty much it. I did a little bit of shoveling, put the ice melt out, let it do its magic. I gotta put some more out in the when I get up in the morning before I head out to watch the Niners later on. That's later tomorrow night. So we'll see what happens with that. I can just enjoy my weekend and then get ready for the last days of January and then begin the short month of February. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for the views. Can't come in and say hello. Well, fuck you, man. Anyway, I hope, like I said in my last video, my time marks, I'll do that post-production. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens on that. But hope everybody survived the bomb cyclone of 2022. Well, if you lived on the eastern end of Long Island or in Rhode Island and Boston. Well, Boston got like 30 inches of goddamn snow. Good lord. But, you know, Joe Cronin went live. He didn't lose power, so that's great. My good buddy Yankee Messiah was okay. Jeff the Iceman was okay. So everybody was okay. And, well, if you didn't survive and you lost power and you lost your bread and water, well, too goddamn bad. And that's all I gotta say about that. Not so much here in the New York area. I mean, certain parts of New York, and the 5 boroughs got a lot of snow. We didn't get a lot, but around my area, it was about between 8 and 10-ish, 10 maybe, close to 11, but pretty easy to shovel and everything. I, hurt my back a little bit, as always. What else is new with this? With every fucking winter, and it's like a blizzard, I hurt my fucking back. Not that I hurt my back before with the misses, but, because I have to do all that heavy lifting. But I digress. But I hope everybody survived the bomb cyclone, and now we're getting ready for February. Now we got Wednesday, we got that hedgehog. See what he says. I still think it's gonna be 6 more weeks of winter, even though it's gonna be 50 degrees on Wednesday, and then go by Friday. Supposed to be 52 and drop. And then next Saturday is going to be like 34 degrees. That's why I hate the fucking winter. I hate it. I can't wait to move to Florida. I can't wait. I'm going to be moving to Florida. That is a proven fact. I am moving to Florida. You just don't know when I will. And where I will move in Florida. I could be moving to Jacksonville, Florida, to be with, Tony Khan and AEW. I could be moving to the Capitol Wrestling Center in Orlando, Florida. I could be moving to Miami. Because it's always warm in Miami, even though there was a big freeze in Florida over the last couple of days. Oh! 35 degrees in, like, Orlando. Of all places. Orlando, Florida, 35 degrees at night. Never saw that before. And almost got down to Miami, too. I was like, wow, Miami, 45 degrees? Unheard of. It's unheard of. It's crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? But anyway, that's pretty much it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, on this late Saturday night, so after 1 o'clock here in the morning here in the Northeast, it is cold as balls. And I think I hear another salt truck went down the block. Streets are actually fine. The main streets are actually fine. But the streets that I'm on, they're a little messy, but it is what it is. And glad my neighbor did his part of his part of the yard. I did my, that's some of my yard, and like going towards the end of the block, going this way. I didn't really shovel much of that, so I really didn't care. I'll let that melt by itself. Not that anybody's gonna come this way except the mailman, but it is what it is. So and there was no mail today anyway because of the storm. So not that I was expecting anything. Except a nice fat check for $5 million, but, I could use that, but it is what it is. So, got that. Alright, so on this very cold 12 degrees here in the Northeast, on this late Saturday night, it is time for your honest and, it's gonna be honest, and if you don't like it, well, fuck you. It is time for your late night Royal Rumble 2022 review from the Dome in St. Louis, Missouri, home of Randy Orton and his Mother's Force, and the former home of the team that's gonna get their butts handed to them tomorrow. That's the former St. Louis Rams, or as I call them, the Ram in the Asses, because that's what's going to happen tomorrow. They're going to get rammed in the ass by the Niners. Should have stayed in St. Louis. Just saying. Because that's a home game for the Niners tomorrow. 75,000 people in SoFi Stadium screaming for the Niners. We'll see what happens. All right. So we had over at the Dome at the America Center, they had over 40,000 fans. Over 40,000. You know how WWE loves to exaggerate, especially with WrestleMania. Oh, we got 130,000 fans. Was that combined or was that in one night? There's no way they're going to get 130,000 fans for both nights of WrestleMania. There's no way. I still think, combined, they'll probably get like 300,000 fans for both nights of WrestleMania at AT&T Stadium. But then again, with the state of WWE it is in right now, I don't even think anybody wants to go to WrestleMania. With the way this fucking pay-per-view was, holy shit. This show was bad. Bad, terrible, horrible, predictable fucking Rumble. And I think the Women's Rumble was actually pretty decent than the Men's Rumble. Felt like 2015 all over again. I'm like, what the fuck? We already know who was going to win the Women's Rumble. They already kind of said it with Ronda Rousey coming into St. Louis and everything. And you know that with the two main title matches, that one of the guys, Brock or Lashley or Roman or Seth Rollins, was going to be in the Rumble. That happened. And that said person, I won't say it, I'll leave it for you guys who did not watch the pay-per-view. I don't know why you did, but bless you. If you didn't watch the pay-per-view, bless you. But obviously, one of those four guys are in the main title matches were in the Rumble and won the Rumble, and then they go on to WrestleMania to face whoever. But yeah, this pay-per-view was garbage. It fucking sucked, guys. It fucking pissed me off. It sucked. And the thing, I started watching it. I watched the first match, Roman and Brock. Not Roman Brock. Sorry, Roman and Seth, which is pretty damn good. The ending was garbage. But I obviously saw somebody coming later on, Mr. Heyman. Not in Roman's match, that was later in Lashley Brock's match. But I saw that coming a mile away. So after that, I started watching the Women's Royal Rumble, which is the second match. And midway through the match, like right after like number 12 came out, I was like, I'm like, this show sucks. I'm going to bed. So that's what I did. But I had the pay-per-view on while I was taking a nap. So I can hear things even though I was like fast asleep. I didn't get up till really near the end of the Men's Rumble, and I was like, I already know who's winning this. I turned the pay-per-view off. So I did watch the pay-per-view, so for all you people like, oh, you didn't watch, you're a liar. Were you in my house watching it with me? No. Not that I would invite you to my house anyway, except you were a chick, and a hot chick with boobs. But it is what it is. Not that you, I mean, if you're a friend of mine, like Lauren or somebody like that, I'd invite you in my house. We'll watch the Rumble, we'll watch the Niners, or watch, whatever. Hang out with Rosa and do some coffee talk. While I watch the Rumble. Or watch whatever. I mean, you guys can watch TV. I'll watch the Rumble. I watch WrestleMania. Then again, I can watch Asian porn with the volume turned down. Because I don't want, you don't want to hear Asian chicks, getting fucked in the ass or anything, while you're watching Friends or something like that. And drinking some coffee. I'm not drinking coffee now, but I got my own coffee. Hey, butthead. This coffee sucks. Yes it does, Beavis. Pepsi is better. And it is what it is. And that's all I gotta say about that. Alright, I know it's late and maybe people are going to sleep because I stayed up through the entire Rumble. So if I don't get any viewers, that's fine. I really don't care. I really don't care. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. People are sleeping and, getting over this horrible Royal Rumble. And then getting ready for tomorrow's NFC and AFC title games. So and it's going to be a better day in New York City and Boston and wherever you may be, but it's going to be cold as fuck. It's going to be 25 here tomorrow. By the time I get home, it's like 10 degrees again. And then I gotta go out Monday to help to do some stuff. After I work, I gotta go out to do some errands. And then Tuesday I have to I have to take Rosa to the doctor because Rosa's having a little problem with her arm lately. It's just just getting older and the weather is just a mess with both of us got like arthritis, but because we're old. But Rosa's a little bit older, but I'm getting old. I'm like right down the middle. I'm on my midlife crisis already. 45. Midway to 50, which will be hitting in 2026. Yeah. Well, yeah. Late 2025 or early 2026. So, will I be in New York by that time? Maybe not. But like I said, I will be moving to Florida in maybe a couple years. Trying to save up my money to go to Florida and live in Florida. You just don't know where I will be living. I could live in Lake Okeechobee, Florida, or Key West, maybe. But the only thing, I love living in Florida most of the time. I'll miss New York, but Casa del Gilmore will probably be no more, but it would probably be sold to somebody, and then probably the house will be all knocked down and probably build a condo over it. I don't know. I'll miss New York when I move to Florida and everything, but I'd rather live in hot weather than spend my freaking winters breaking my goddamn back picking up 35 inches of snow. I have a job down there already. It's already given. I could basically move anywhere and I'll still have my same job I have now. Which is not taking care of, doing this and that, just staying home and paying the bills and everything. That's not my job. My job is in music, so it is what it is. But when I go to Florida, it'll be, I'll probably retire and go to Florida. And just sit on a beach, not a naked beach or anything like that. I'm not gonna go on a beach naked or anything like that. And just enjoy the 80-degree weather and like 70 to 80-degree weather down in Florida in February, and then when it gets to May, June, July, August, September, October, 80, like between 70 and 100. And the only thing I gotta worry about is tornadoes and hurricanes. Nothing else. I don't have to worry about snow. So, snow shows go bye-bye. Thank the Lord for that. And all I gotta get is like some like rain gear, and that's it. But it is what it is. Alright, let's get to this horrible pay-per-view. I wasted 20 minutes already. So let's get into it. And, that's it. Alright, got one viewer now. That's fine. That's great. Say hello. Alright, so we are live from St. Louis, Missouri. Thank you for the like. Now we got 2 viewers. More! I want more! I like to have like 3,000 right now, but you know, there's not 3,000 people are gonna watch at 1:13 in the morning. Of course, they're probably all drunk and you know probably sleeping, depending on where you are. But anyway, we are live from St. Louis, Missouri, at the Dome at the America's Center. Supposedly over 40,000 fans at this horrible event. So we start off with our commentary team of Mitchell Cole, and Pat McAfee, and his, what the fuck was he wearing? Did he take something out of Seth Rollins' closet? I mean, because it wasn't from the Men's Warehouse. Because when you go to the Men's Warehouse, you're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it. God, I mean, I really should be the sponsor for the Men's Warehouse. Or the Men's Warehouse should be my sponsor. I mean, somebody please go call the CEO of the Men's Warehouse, wherever it's located, and just, you know, have them be my sponsor or something. Maybe I have to call them. I mean, I really don't want to, but if I have to, it's like, hey, can you be my sponsor on YouTube? I always talk about you guys. You know, I don't go to the Men's Warehouse anyway, but there is a Men's Warehouse on in Union Square. So, not that I've gone there a couple of times. Not on my old job back in the day, back in like 2016, early 2017, when I was roaming around the city on one of my side jobs. I'm still working music, but I was doing a side job delivering like gadgets and food and all that stuff. And sometimes I would go past the Men's Warehouse. I went in there once I didn't buy anything. I just went to look at suits and, you know, good-looking shirts because I'm a good-looking guy. I mean, you know, that's it. All right, okay, we got a comment coming in. We got 3 people watching now. That's great. I had 5 people watching yesterday, so I get 1 view per stream. Prove you wrong again. You fucking trolls, man. You really have no fucking lives, man. You can't prove fucking shit. Alright, we got Tommy H. Yergin Jr. That's a mouthful. That's what she said. Anyway. Alright, Tommy says, hi, I work late, and I think reactions are 10,000 times better than WWE. Thank you. Okay, I would have done a live reaction, but like I said, I fell asleep during the pay-per-view, so I don't think if I would have went live, plus I would have had to charge my phone, and I don't think you would have want to see me sleeping for 3 hours. Even though most of you people, most of you trolls think my videos are, you know, put you to sleep, but I still get more real views and comments. I'm getting comments galore right now. Not galore, but, you know, I got a lot of, I get more views than you, because you chase clout and go back and forth with me, and that's how your view count goes up, because you can't get real views by your goddamn self. It is what it is. That's all I gotta say about that. But, yeah. Eventually, maybe in the future, I would do some live reactions to the pay-per-view. I have to use my phone, obviously, so I can't really do a long reaction because pay-per-view is like 3 hours, and I have to like charge up my phone to like 100% and do it. And I sometimes I can't do the reactions if it's home. So, but it is what it is. But yeah, in the future, maybe I'll do maybe something for WrestleMania or a pay-per-view, but we'll see. Well, but thank you for coming in there, Tommy. All right, we got Lauren in the chat. Did I put you? Let me see if I gotta add you as a mod on this channel, so I'll do that. Okay, Lauren is a mod now. The queen. Lauren, the queen of the chat. And you must acknowledge her. And he goes, there it goes. Ding! Your fries are done. Ding, fries are done! Okay, Lauren says you didn't miss much, Petey. I heard it in my sleep, so I was like, pfft. I could have got up and was like, this fucking sucks, and turned off the pay-per-view. On my 64-inch TV in my bedroom. Because I have a 32-inch here. You know, it is what it is. But you know what? Since the trolls don't think I have TV, and they don't think I'm not rich or anything, but you know they think I'm lying. Here's my TV. Look at that, 32-inch. So I gotta maneuver my fucking phone around, because now it's just what it is. So yeah, this is my 32-inch TV. One of my TVs. I have the other one in the bedroom. But I'm not going to go all the way to the bedroom. And that is what it is. Alright, got 5 people in the chat. Yes. And no, one of them is not me. Now it's back down to 4. It's fine. Thank you for probably leaving dislikes. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Come to my face and stop me. Which you're not going to either. Isn't that right, Steven? And Nick? Can't stop me with your little scare tactics. I'm gonna kick your ass at a Yankee game. When I go to the Yankee game, before I go to the Yankee game, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'll kick your ass and then you won't be able to go to the Yankee game. Or you go to the Yankee game and you're gonna get destroyed by 35,000 screaming Yankee fans. Because you look like a fucking rat. Continue to be obsessed with me and Chase and do 6,000 videos. Fucking nobody. Alright, let's continue on with the comments, and then we're going to get into this review. Alright, so Lauren says you didn't miss much, Petey. Well, thank the Lord for that. HCK Wrestling. That's new, so thank you for coming on. HCK Wrestling. Subscribe to them. CM... Oh, sorry. Alright, okay, HCK Wrestling says, CM Punk was right back in 2011. Yes, you think? You think? The WWE would be better off when Vince McMahon's dead, but it wouldn't matter because his stupid daughter and his doofus son-in-law will take it over. Actually, he's probably not going to be right about that, because Nick Khanman is going to be taking over and then destroy the entire WWE anyway, because he's doing that now. Have you noticed all the releases lately? And going into probably 2022, because after WrestleMania, they're going to do another spring cleaning. Hopefully get rid of Ricochet. Hopefully get rid of Ali, but probably not. And get rid of all these other pieces of fucking shit. Like Dana Brooke, get rid of that fucking whore. Get rid of R-Truth, please. Why is he still there? Oh, I know why. Because R-Truth, Ron Killings, is sucking Dick Vince's cock. That's why he's still there. Why is Akira Tozawa still there? Just to be in this stupid 24/7 title thing. It's stupid. The 24/7 title should be put in a garbage can, blown up by Kane, or just cut up into Like, cut into little bitty pieces. Or just throw it in a goddamn garbage can. It's garbage. And I feel bad for Reggie. Why is Reggie in this fucking division when he should be teaming up with guys like AJ Styles? He said it himself on, I was watching the gorgeous Issa, the New York Demon Diva, when she was doing her Lucha Libre Online stuff on Instagram. I saw some clips on her Instagram account. She looks so fucking hot. Good lord. Ugh. But I digress. Yeah, she had AJ on there. She had AJ, Apollo Crews, Liv Morgan, Nikki Ashhole. But so when she's talking to Reggie, AJ was like making fun of the interview, and then Reggie's like, you know, you should have called me before you called Omos. We could have been a phenomenal tag team. I'm like, you're damn right you could have. Reggie and AJ, that would have been a great tag team. It could still be, you never know, but you know, with AJ, he's like in his mid-40s. I don't know how much time AJ's got left. And you know, and Wendy might want him home, sucking his phenomenal cock. Ooh, did I say that out loud? I'm sorry. Hello, Wendy. But yeah, CM Punk is right. And he's still right to this day. 11 years ago, he's still right. The WWE has been sinking ever since. And this pay-per-view, probably the worst pay-per-view of 2022 for the WWE. That includes day one. But I digress. Okay. HCK Wrestling says Male Rumble was awful. You think? Predictable winner. You knew that you know who was gonna win. One of those four guys in those main title matches, one of those four guys were gonna be in the Rumble. And it wasn't the guy that was on the leaked entrance card. Remember when I came on and said that the WWE the list of the entrants was there? That didn't really come true. Especially with you know who, their tribal chief. But it is what it is. The men's rumble sucked. I think the women's rumble was okay. Predictable winner there, but still, I think it was way better than the men's rumble. That's just my opinion. I'm just a schmuck from New York, so. But yeah, I agree with you, HCK. Okay. Lesnar win was not necessary. So okay, so there you go. I wanted to say it later, but most of you guys know who won. Yeah, Brock Lesnar won the men's rumble. Just felt like 2015 all over again. Not that he won in 2015, but that's how this whole fucking match felt, like 2015. When I think, who won in 2015? I think it was Roman. I think it was Roman that won in 2015. It just had that feel. You knew that after Lashley beat Brock, which I called, by the way. So you knew that after Lashley beat Brock with help from Mr. You-Know-Who and his little council guy, that you knew Brock was going to enter the Rumble, mow down the entire field, and then win the Rumble. Now he's going to WrestleMania. He's going to face Roman for the belt, because Roman retained. Not a great way, but still. So now it's Brock versus Roman. It's going to be announced probably on Monday night or this Friday night on SmackDown. Roman versus Brock, which really is number 3. It's supposed to be number. Actually, no. No, it's number 2. Well, it depends on what happens at the Elimination Chamber on the 19th. I think they're calling it the Elimination Chamber. I don't think they're gonna call it Super Showdown. I mean, they haven't really said anything about it, unless it's gonna be said this week. This coming week, I should say. But I think it's gonna be called the Elimination Chamber. I mean, it is what it is. But I don't know what's gonna happen regarding that. But But Brock versus Roman for the title, I would assume for the Universal title, will be the main event for night number 2. And there you go. So that's it. As far as the WWE title, which Lashley now has, I think they'll get a contender for Lashley's belt at the February 19th show in Saudi Arabia, in the Chamber. So it could be Seth Rollins, it could be Big E. Personally, I don't give two shits. I think Lashley's should hold that belt for another couple months. But I really don't want to see Big E win the belt back because he's boring. Now he's on SmackDown, so there's probably no chance he's gonna get the WWE title again. Could be Seth. I think it might be Seth Rollins. I think because he's gonna get a rematch with Roman eventually, or he enters that match and maybe he wins the match. He's like, hey, I'm not gonna go to SmackDown. I'm gonna go beat Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania. They got that. Could be AJ. I would love to see Bobby Lashley and AJ go at it, but I think AJ's got better plans, and maybe it might be with Edge. But I mean, we'll see what happens with that. That match sucked, by the way. The Edge, Beth fucking Phoenix, and Miz Maurice was garbage. The result wasn't to my liking, but you knew that Edge and Beth Phoenix were gonna win anyway, so. But yeah, this entire pay-per-view was garbage. But Brock winning, yeah, predictable. Okay, Tommy Yergin goes, not Orange Cassidy, but, or you do the old Kenny Omega. I miss Kenny. When the hell? I don't know when Kenny's coming back. It might be a Revolution. It might be a Double or Nothing. Well, that's it. I understand. Okay, Lauren says, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome! Just buy me a drink next time. Just kidding. Anyway, Lauren says, the good was Ronda, Melina, Mickey, Kelly, Michelle, McCool, Ivory was in it, Lita, of course. Okay, Lauren subbed to HCK. I'll see, maybe I'll sub to HCK too. What does HCK mean? I don't want to, maybe I shouldn't ask that, but we all know HBK means the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. I fucked the goat. I don't need Jannetty. Jannetty jumped out of the window to escape. Just because it's Shawn, it is. Holy shit. I'm dancing dead. I'm dancing, look at me. I'm dancing dead. I'm Shane O'Mac. Dancing dead. I'm dancing. Woo! Dancing. Oh, yeah. Stop it. Stand back. I'm glad that Shawn is now doing is now part of, well, he was part of it, but now he's running NXT now, thank the Lord. Maybe now NXT 2.0 can actually be better now. Just make Tony D'Angelo the world champ and I'll be happy. Hey, my cousin here, Tony D'Angelo, he gets you a pizza for $2! Get you chicken parmesan for $2 too. By the way, hey, baby. That's the Lauren, by the way. Anyway. Alright, but yeah, so, whatever HCK means, well, it could be, well, I was thinking of the Heart Cock Kid, but that would be somebody really dumb, like, you know who. I hope he got snowed in, but it is what it is. Alright, let's move on. But I will, yeah, HCK, I'll sub to you if you sub to me. That's fine. Okay, HCK says, the only good points, in my opinion, was Seth's entrance and gear, Ronda Rousey's return, and finally the Edge match. Um. Okay, first off, Seth's entrance, fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. He came out with the Shield entrance, wearing the gear. He looked fucking great. I went nuts. Like, holy shit, it's the Shield of Injustice. That was awesome. He comes out with, the beginning of the Shield music. Sierra, Delta, Shield. And then he goes, burn it down! I thought that was an epic mashup. That was pretty cool. Comes out with the gear, looking awesome. And then on Friday, probably Monday night or Friday night, he'll go back to the Men's Warehouse look. Because you're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it. But yeah, that was awesome. His entrance was great. The match was great until the ending. What else here? Yeah, Ronda's return was predictable. I mean, they said that a couple of days ago. The Edge match, I personally didn't like it. But that's your opinion. I'm going to hold you to your opinion. My opinion matters the most, but it is what it is. Let's see here. Okay. Alright, thanks, Lauren. Alright, Lauren said he was setting up to sell to Disney or NBC. You mean Vince, right? I guess you were talking about Vince. Or Nick Khan. It could be. I think it's Nick Khan. I think Nick Khan, when he does take over the WWE, he's going to sell it to, Mickey Mouse or NBC Universal. I mean, already Disney is showing the WWE in Indonesia on Disney Plus, I believe. Why would you have wrestling on Disney Plus? I don't know. Well, we don't know that Vince McMahon is like Minnie Mouse. She's fucking goofy. But it is what it is. That's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, I really, really hope that Disney Plus or Disney does not buy the WWE here in America. God forbid we're gonna have like Mickey Mouse come out on Monday Night Raw or on Friday Night SmackDown. Hi, kids! They have Goofy come out like, hi, Mickey. I'm gonna have a SmackDown.
Oh, Goofy! You're fucking Goofy.
That's right, I'm fucking Minnie too. They have that Donald Duck come out on commentary next to Michael Cole. And Michael Cole will be like, hey, Donald! How you doing, Donald? Donald will be like, what? And then like Stone Cold will come out like, what? What? I can't do Donald's voice because it hurts my voice. We're gonna have like Chip and Dale on commentary. Chip and Dale, Rescue Rangers. Oh yeah, Launchpad McQuack in the back, Hey, that rhymes. Launchpad McQuack in the back doing interviews. We have like Daisy Duck doing interviews with Caleb Braxton or something like that. Or maybe Minnie and Mickey could be like the Triple H and Stephanie of the WWE. Please, for the love of God, do not let Disney buy the WWE. Please, for the love of God. I don't care if it's NBC Universal. I wouldn't care about that. But just don't go to Disney. Because the fans, us hardcore fans like myself and WJ and Lauren and everybody in this chat, they'll be making fun of WWE for years to come. And all the memes that can be coming out on social media. Like we have Mickey Mouse and Triple H going out like, come on, Triple H! I'm gonna hit you with my tail! And then the game's like, I am the game! I'm gonna take Mickey Mouse. I'm gonna hit him with my proboscis news. And then my wife Stephanie, she's gonna beat up Minnie Mouse. Ain't that great, Stephanie? That's right, Hunter. And then Vince McMahon will be talking to Scrooge McDuck. Vince would be talking like Vince. Scrooge would be talking like, I love money. I'm gonna go into my money bin and take a dip in my money bin. With Launchpad McQuack. And then Vince's like, shut up! Shut up, Scrooge! Shut up! You're fired! I own this company, Vince. You're fired. Fuck you. That's good shit. Or we have Darkwing Duck come out as a luchador or something like that and face Rey Mysterio. Let's get dangerous. Please, for the love of God. I could go on and on, but, Dumbo will come out. Fly around the arena, remember when they had the blimp? I think it was in the 90s they had the blimp inside the arena during the pay-per-view. Like, what the fuck was that? Dumbo going around stealing peanuts from the crowd or something like that. And then taking a big dump in the ring. Dumbo! Or maybe we'll have here'll be an interesting match. You have all the, the Muslims and the Indian people there. How about Aladdin? Aladdin versus Mustafa Ali versus Ricochet versus Sami Zayn versus Jinder My Balls versus Shanky versus Veer. Oh, yeah, wait. We have to wait till he comes. Oh! Imagine that. An international style match. Aladdin versus Jinder Mahal versus Sami Zayn versus Ali versus Shanky and Veer. How bad would that be? And then you have Apu come out or something like that. Would you like a squishy? We have many different flavors. Or we get the Great Khali coming back. Oh, you poopy. It's late. But anyway, we move on. Scott Casey Gale's in the chat. What's up, Scott? Hope you're doing great in Chicago. Chicago! By the way, AEW Dynamite this Wednesday night in Chicago! And CM Punk versus MJF, which will probably be, hopefully, a good match. I hope they actually wrestle and not MJF like weasel his way out or get disqualified. And they have a great match and it just has a shitty ending. I really hope that let me just take my drink, hold on. I really hope that Punk beats the shit out of Maxwell. Well, he wins by disqualification, then they have the rematch at Revolution, and then MJF beats him. And then they have like a third match sometime in mid-March or around April. Because Double or Nothing, I think, is going to be in June this year. Because they got to do the Owen Hart Cup, the men's and women's cup, begins in May. So, I don't know how long it's going to last. I would assume through all of May into all of June. And then they have Double or Nothing, the finals at Double or Nothing. And then in July, they're going to do, Fight for the Fallen and Fyter Fest, I would assume in July. They could do it in June, but it depends what Tony Khan wants to do. I would do it in July. And then August, they have Dynamite Grand Slam again at Arthur Ashe Hall Stadium. And this guy may be going to that. Lauren will go. Nick will go. But we'll see what happens with that. Let's see here. Okay. Alright, Scott says Vince Russo tweeted that Ronda Rousey and Brock Lesnar winning the Royal Rumbles was the right choice because they are the most over. Bro. Swear, bro. Well, do we believe anything that Vince Russo says? I know I don't believe anything that Vince Russo says because he's a fucking skanky fan. Bro. But, he does have a point. A little minute point that, Ronda's always over. Every time she comes in, she got a pretty good pop when she came out. Brock always, usually gets a good pop. But yeah, they're part-timers though. They're part-timers though. Ronda's probably gonna beat Horseface Charlotte Flair at Mania. I mean, that match is already penciled in. That's from what I'm reading on Ringside News. That's probably gonna be the main event, one of the main events on night one. I would think it'd be night one. Ronda will beat Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's title, and then maybe get into a feud with Sasha again. And then, Ronda will be back on SmackDown. Not that I care about that, but at least should be some good matches on SmackDown at least with Sasha and really besides Sasha, or maybe Bayley when she comes back. But I think Ronda will just wipe the floor with Bayley. Or wherever show Asuka comes from. Why wasn't Asuka at the Rumble tonight? Why? Oh, I know why. You want to know why? Press 1 if you want to know why. But I think if you've been following me for a while, Lauren knows why. But if you don't know why, then press 1 right now. And that's all I gotta say about that. Asuka wasn't in it. Alexa Bliss wasn't in it. Even Lacey Evans wasn't in it. Gail Kim wasn't in it. I mean, there wasn't really a forbidden door tonight. I told you AEW wasn't gonna be in it. So Mr. Clickbait himself, you lost again. Dumb fuck. Cody Rhodes gonna be in the Rumble. Pfft. CM Punk in the Rumble. Pfft. How many years have been saying that CM Punk coming back to the WWE? Since what? 2014, for 8 years now. On his riding his cock. Because he has a big cock, unlike that guy. But I digress. But yeah, predictable Rumbles. Predictable Rumble winners. Alright, move on. Alright, HCK Wrestling. So, excuse me. I'm choking. And none of my chicken. Okay. HCK Wrestling says, well, I'm going to sleep. I hope I don't get nightmares. Bye-bye. Well, thank you for coming in there, HCK. And, that's, pretty much it. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully you subbed, and hopefully you liked the video. Share it with your friends. And, that's it. For anybody else, sub to HCK Wrestling on YouTube. Alright, that's it. Alright, I got a few more comments, and then we're gonna get to this quickie review, and then we're gonna probably go to bed. Well, back to bed. Because I was sleeping earlier. I didn't get up till right before 11:15. So then I watched the end of the pay-per-view. I should have went back to bed. Alright, Lauren says, yeah, Beth and Edge won. Thank you, God. Nobody cares. Lauren says, where is Ellis? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Where is Elias or RVD or the Hurricane? Elias, I don't know what's going on with Elias. I heard he has they may be doing a new gimmick with him. He's got shorter hair. I think he doesn't have a beard anymore. So I don't know when Elias is coming back. If at all, they may release him. Really, you know what Elias should do? Here's what Elias should do. Go to Game Changer Wrestling. Now, I don't know if that whole thing with Jeff Jarrett was a one-off thing. But if Jeff Jarrett is in GCW, I would love for him to be in a tag team with Elias. They both play the Electric Twanger. Why not? Elias and Jeff Jarrett as a tag team. Or Elias goes to AEW or Impact. Where he should go. I think Elias should go to Impact or Ring of Honor. I don't know what he would do in Ring of Honor, but I think the best bet would be Impact. What are you doing in there? The wrestling cat is taking a snoozy in the little laundry thing over there. Little thing that Rosa got. So cute though. Now he's like, he's taking a little nap and then doing her like little massaging on my on my freaking one of my hoodies. The good old wrestling cat, who fears no one, like I do. All right, we'll move on. Yeah, Beth and Edge, Elias, RVD, and Hurricane. Yeah, I didn't see them in the Rumble. I guess they couldn't book a flight. I don't know. Not that I would have cared of RVD and Hurricane in the Rumble, but it is what it is. Lawrence says, "Give me a slice and a knot." Come to Brooklyn, and we'll go get one. You live near Long Island. I only was a hop, skipping, jump away from where I live. Come on down. We'll have a few laughs. Or as and Bruce Willis used to say, "Come on down. We'll have a few laughs." Yeah. Me, you, Rosa, go out and get some pizza and have a few laughs. Yeah, bring Nick Infante along too. If he's not busy. Yeah, let's set it up, man. Let's set up a date, man. Not that kind of a date. Just go out for some drinks and go out some pizza or go out some burgers or whatever, man. Let's do it. Let's do it, Lauren. Not like that, but I mean, let's set up something, maybe, see if we're set up a date. Me, you, Nick, the missus. And, maybe get a couple more guys and girls from not the YWC, because fuck them. But yeah, some cool people. Maybe get Brian Myers or something like that, or, I would say Cardona, but fuck him. Get some guys from the NYWC or from Creative Pro to come out. We'll just hang out and have a ball. Maybe we can get Joel Maximal to come out. We'll have a humongous ball, a bash at a bar or something like that. I mean, set it up, Lauren. Let's do it. Or as Paul Stanley of Kiss used to say, let's do it. Oh, I can't believe I did that. About to go into Heaven's on Fire. Feel my heat taking you high. Okay. So I'm not gonna sing Kiss now. If I start singing Kiss, I'm gonna start crying if I sing Forever. That's me and Rose's song, by the way. Forever. That's our wedding song. Kiss Forever. Back in the day when I was with my ex Ashley Marie, our actual wedding song would have been "Bed of Roses" by Bon Jovi or Bon Jovi, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, great song. But I mean, I think "Forever" is. I think the wedding song of any should be really "Kiss Forever" should be the wedding song for any wedding. Doesn't have to be your first dance song. It could be any time during the wedding. Or a birthday party or something like that. And then you can start rocking out to like Detroit Rock City or Scudder! Anyway, move on. Yeah. Okay. Lauren says FS1 should buy it. Yeah, but not a lot of people have FS1 there, Lauren. I don't have FS1. I have the Rich Man's Cable. I mean, the Rich Man's Satellite. I don't even get FS1. Because FS1 doesn't go on Dish, so... So every time that when SmackDown's on FS1, I can't watch SmackDown. I have to watch it on a stream here on the computer. Until Dish wakes up, it's like, hey, let's put FS1 on or SNY, so I can watch the Mets. Not that I will get the Yes Network to watch the Skankies. Fuck that. Or MS. Well, they should have MSG so I can watch the Rangers. But it is what it is. Great light last night, by the way. I was watching last night, the Ranger game last night. In between SmackDown and Rampage. Henrik Lundqvist night. They retired his number. Beautiful ceremony. emceed by Sam Rosen. They had some of the old players, like Adam Graves, Brian Leach, Mark Messier. The Messiah was there. Not the Yankee Messiah, but the Messiah, Mark Messier, who was there. So some of the old guys were there. It was a great ceremony. Probably one of the greatest goaltenders in Rangers history. Next to, I think the greatest goaltender in Rangers history is Mike Richter. That's just my opinion. I mean, you got Eddie Giacomin, John Davidson, and what's his name? Van Beesbrook. But I think Mike Richter is number one in Rangers all-time Rangers goalies, and number two has got to be Henrik. He should have won a goddamn Stanley Cup in 2014. The Rangers didn't fuck up. I feel bad for him. A great goalie, but right after the 2015 season, it just started to decline. I mean, he still was standing on his head at times, making saves I couldn't think he would make. But from 2015 on to the to his his injury in 2019. And then he supposedly signed with the Capitals, but didn't play too much. But still, a great goalie, and he will be forever a Ranger, forever missed. He's always welcome in New York. But now I think he's doing TNT, doing some stuff with TNT hockey, along with Gretzky and some of the guys, Keith Tkachuk. Or as I call him, Keith the Fuck. Great player, but, his name is just weird. Keith Tkachuk. Keith the Fuck yourself. But it is what it is. But yeah, Henrik Lundqvist was great, and that's all I gotta say about that. Now, baseball's coming. It's gonna be over. The lockout's gonna be over in 2 weeks from Monday. Can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I hope, Lauren, I hope you're a Met fan, because if you're a Yankee fan, that's fine, but if you're a Met fan, that's a plus in my book, and I'm hoping to go to some of those Met games this year. Scherzer, DeGrom, Walker, we could possibly be getting Clayton Kershaw, and Carlos Rondon. I mean, Uncle Stevie Cohen is not done yet. He's not done. But we can't make a trade until February the 14th, so we gotta wait 2 weeks so we can get more players to finalize the rotation. I think the bullpen needs a little bit of work still. If we get Craig Kimbrell, I think it's basically over for that. I mean, I think Edwin Diaz's days in New York will be over unless they put him as a setup man. I don't know what they're gonna do with Lugo then. I really don't want to get rid of Lugo, but I would put Lugo as the 7th inning guy. Or the 8th inning guy. I'd put Diaz in the 7th spot. Lugo at number 8, and then Kimbrell at number 9. And you can come out and get ready to pitch. And goes. And then the fans are like this, too. That'd be hilarious. Let's see. 40,000, not even fun. 35,000 Met fans go like this. No, you can't see it going. I am Craig Kimbrell. At least he won't fuck up the game like Edwin Diaz on La Familia, which in Spanish means fuck up the game. I think the Mets bullpen would be 100 times better if they get Kimbrell and have maybe Diaz as the 1, 2, 3 guy, with Lugo, and then Kershaw as the number 3 starter, and then Rondon probably number 4. Then you have Walker at number 5. Oh, I like that rotation. I like it. And then, I mean, you're going to have to give up a lot of pieces like Mauricio, which I really don't want him to get rid of. And then the Squirrel, McNeil. I don't want to get rid of him, but for the right price, I would get rid of McNeil and Mauricio. But keep like guys like Brett Beatty and Alvarez from the Cyclones and everything. That's that. Speaking of the Cyclones, Brooklyn Cyclones begin April the 12th here in Brooklyn, in Coney Island. So get your tickets now. Maybe I'll see you at a game. Maybe not. I mean, it's a hop, skip, and jump away from me, but But I will be going to some Met games this year. I'm hoping to go to that July 9th game against the Marlins. That's Keith Hernandez's retirement day or night. So me and the missus gonna go. I'm gonna get probably won't get good tickets, but we'll probably be sitting in like section 300 in the upper deck in left field or something like that. But I'll still be like, we'll still be there, have a good old time, drink some beer. Well, Rose will be drinking beer, fucking alcoholic. She's sleeping, so I can say it really. I can't say it loud, but she's an alcoholic. But have a good time. Watch the Mets. Hopefully, beat the crap out of the Marlins. Depending who pitches, I would love to go to a game that DeGrom pitches, or Scherzer, or if we get Kershaw. I would love to go to that game. And then see, probably one of the best first basemen in Mets history, Keith Hernandez, get his number retired. They go up with Casey Stengel and Piazza, get a job. I mean, Piazza and Tom Seaver and Jackie Robinson. That'd be nice. We got Old Timers Day coming back, an old school tradition. And thankfully this year, this baseball season, we got the universal DH. I personally like it. Doubleheaders won't be 7-inning games anymore. They'll be traditional 9-inning games. So, both games, if there's like a twilight doubleheader, I mean, the game won't be over till like 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, you can have fun at the concession stand, drinking a lot of beer. Oh. This game ain't over yet. Give me another beer. But it is what it is. All right. One more comment, and then we're gonna finally get to this review. But still, leave comments galore. Hit that like button, subscribe, and that's it. I know it's 2 o'clock in the morning, so most of you are going to sleep pretty soon, because it's been a long day and a long night, depending where you live. Especially here in the Northeast. Got 3 people watching now. We had at most 5 again, which is great. Alright. Sorry about that. Alright, Will Ferrell #1. Scott Casey Garrick says, I'm going to Dynamite on Wednesday. Oh, nice, Scott. Nice. You got good seats? I hope you got good seats, Scott, if you're going to be in the... Maybe if you're in the front row, maybe we'll see Scott Casey Gale. Just bring a sign that says, hey, I'm Scott Casey fucking Gale, dude. But yeah, great job, Scott. Good job. Going to Dynamite on Wednesday from Chicago. And that's it. All right, so that's it for the comments for now. All right, let's get to this quick review, and then we're gonna go watch some Asian porn, and then we're gonna go to bed. Well, actually, I'll have my own, I'll have another a hardcore match with Rosa if she's up to it, but I think she's sleeping. I think I wore her out. I wore myself out, but so I went 5 rounds, not consecutive rounds, of course. Not with Rosa. I mean, with my triple threat. I told you guys I had a triple threat match. I had my own Royal Rumble with Asuka, Kairi, and Io. That's why Asuka was not in the Rumble, and that's why Kairi and Io were not in the Rumble. I had to work out a deal with Mr. Miyamoto. Also, you know, I had Toxic Attraction wanted to do a Royal Rumble marathon with me, but you know, they had other plans. Not that they went to go and do other guys or anything like that, but Manny's like, I gotta do a photo shoot. So you couldn't do a naked photo shoot with me? We don't have to have sex. Just like, you know, we'll be naked and you just sit on my dick just as long as I don't fucking explode. It's your photo shoot. But I digress. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, so we're live from St. Louis, Missouri at the Dome at the America Center. Supposedly over 40,000 fans. Like I said, Michael Cole and Mr. Technicolor Dream himself, Pat McAfee, on commentary to begin the first match of the night. But later on, we had Jimmy Smith, Byron Foxton, and Corey Slave on commentary. Alright, so we begin the pay-per-view. There was a pre-show, but there was no matches on the pre-show, thank the Lord. Not that I wanted to watch that shit. Alright, so we start off with match number 1 for the Universal title. Roman Reigns, our tribal chief, we must acknowledge him. Mr. 516 days as champion, going into tonight, takes on the number 1 contender, Seth freaking Rollins, who came out with the old school Shield entrance, wearing the Shield vest, looking and marked out. That's good shit. So Roman, looking at it, he seems really pissed off. I mean, as we saw on SmackDown with his, you know, how pissed off he was about getting hit with a chair a few years ago. And, you know, Seth turning on the Shield, hitting Moxley, and Roman in the back with the chair, and then signing with the Authority. And then, you know, Seth, you know, beating Roman. Well, he didn't beat Roman at WrestleMania 31, but he did beat him in a match later, a few years later. That's why Roman hasn't beat Seth clean, or, you know, really, he hasn't beat him clean at all. And that's what happened tonight. In this match. So he's all pissed off. He goes right for a waist lock, like everybody else does. Like, I'm pissed! Get over here! I'll put you in a waist lock. Anyway, but Rollins gets out of it, and he has the early advantage, hits a sling blade, and then clotheslines Roman outside the ring. Then we get the Jay Lethal style repeated Tope Suicida, like flippity dippity doo. They get in the ring. Seth jumps into a punch. And now it's Big Dog time. The Big Dog. So Roman takes over, hits the drive-by. No, not Miranda Alizé's move, which is the same move. Wait, anybody watch that Ring of Honor women's documentary on YouTube? Perfect. Loved it. Even though I had to see Maria Kanellis' ugly face in it half the time, but still, perfect Ring of Honor women's documentary. Like, behind the scenes during the women's tournament, which Roxy won, we all know. But great stuff. Look it up on YouTube. Okay, so he hits the drive-by. They go to the outside. Seth decides he's going to powerbomb Roman through the announce table. He could have hit Michael Cole. No, he did not. So he tries for a shield bomb. And I think he hit the shield bomb. I forget. But anyway, he goes up top, hits the froggy splash for a near fall. And Rouse like, you don't usually win on a frog splash unless you're like Eddie Guerrero or maybe Rey Mysterio. But anyway, goes up top for the Phoenix Splash and takes a little too much time. And then Roman tries for the spear, but gets met with a knee. Then a buckle bomb, and then the stomp, and it looked like Seth was about to win the title, but Roman kicked out at 2. And Rollins and the crowd like, that was 3! You ain't gonna pin Roman with the fucking stupid stomp. What do you... I mean, really, you're not Britt Baker, first of all, Roman. I'm sorry, I know, I have to acknowledge you, but you're... I'm sorry, not Roman. Seth. You're not... First of all, you're not Britt Baker, who can do the stomp way better than you. And you're not Super Dragon, who can do the curb stomp way better than you. Super Dragon! But I digress. So it gets 2 out of that. Crowds doesn't like it. And plus, like, the match was going for 5 minutes. And, you know, Roman's not going to lose in 5 fucking minutes. Anyway. Alright, so Rollins tries for another stomp. Runs into a clothesline. Roman then hits a whole bunch of punches. Which referee Charles Robinson's like, you can't do that. Start counting him out. And then Rollins gets powerbombed for a near fall. And then we see Seth laughing. Roman doesn't like it. And then I think Seth put him in the triangle choke. Roman powers out of it. They go to the outside. Seth gets tossed over the barricade. And then into the stairs. Which is kind of cool. Then we get a Superman punch by Roman back in the ring for a near fall. Then Rollins goes outside the ring again. Roman goes out and spears him on the floor. Then he starts posing. Ooh! Goes to the spear again. Seth reverses with a modified pedigree for a near fall. That's inside the ring. He gets the crowd going with the, doing the stomps and then getting ready for the stomp again. Then they get to a back and forth strikes reversal, which ends with a spear from Roman. And Seth's still laughing. I'm like, your ribs are probably shot, but you're still laughing? Okay. So Rollins is laughing, and he puts out his fist like the Shield. And he wants to have a fist bump. He says, I'll always love you. So Reigns kind of, like, pauses to think about it a little bit. Then he locks in that guillotine choke, which usually wins him some matches. Rollins reaches to the ropes, and before it looks like he's about to pass out, he gets to the ropes, and Charles Robinson is counting Roman 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roman doesn't let go, and Charles Robinson has no choice but to end the match, and Seth wins by disqualification, which I thought was bad. I think Roman should have won clean, not by disqualification. But still, a pretty good match. I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. And, that's that. After the match, Roman's pissed off. Why would you be pissed off? You still have the title by disqualification. He gets a chair to reenact the Shield breakup angle back in, like, 2013, I think it was. So he hits Seth in the back. Not once, but a lot of times. And then Roman throws the chair aside, gets it again so he can keep just beating the shit out of Seth Rollins. Then he leaves. And then that's it. We didn't see Rollins like get up like So that's it. So there may be a rematch coming up. I personally don't know what's gonna happen with that. And we'll see what happens with that. So like I said, 3.5 out of 5 stars. Great match to open the show, but really shitty ending. There should have been a winner there, not a disqualification in my eyes. That's just my opinion. And Roman won, but still, by Roman kept the title, but he should have won, in my eyes. I think he should have just destroyed Seth Rollins. He still hasn't beat him yet. In one-on-one competition, hasn't beat him yet. So they may do something at at the Elimination Chamber event. I don't know, whatever they're going to call it in Saudi Arabia. They could have a rematch there. Roman wins, and he goes on to WrestleMania to face Brock. So, we'll see what happens with that. Alright, then we get Jimmy Smith, Corey Slave, and Byron Saxton. They come out. Oh, we see them. They're already there. They're about to do the Women's Royal Rumble match, which I thought was pretty damn good. Some surprises, but predictable winner. Alright, so it starts out with number 1 at Sasha Banks for the, I think, the second time in her career, because I think she started at number 1 in the 2019 Rumble? I think she was number 1. I could be wrong. Number 2, Sasha looking hot in her Sailor Moon outfit. That was kind of cool. Nothing wrong with Sailor Moon. Not Ember Moon, but Sailor Moon. Melina and Paparazzi came out at number 2. I would have Melina came out later, not number 2. She looked great. Did the, the split pose and everything. That was awesome. That was cool. So they start going at it. They start posing, that stupid stuff. And then Melina gets dumped out pretty quick. And then Sasha does some splits. I'm like, ooh, don't hurt the pussy now. Come on. I'll hurt your pussy later there, Sasha, because she's my 4th wife. Number 3 was Tamina, who gets Meteor on the floor. Sasha didn't get eliminated because she was on the 8. I don't know how she got hit on the floor with that. Or maybe, I think Sasha went under the rope. But anyway, Sasha continues the offense. Then she gets headbutted by Tamina. Kelly returns at number 4. Sasha almost got eliminated. And then Kelly comes out to get her some of Tamina. Not like that, but... then we get some booty dancing from Kelly. Nothing out of the ordinary. She's got a nice ass and everything. I liked her in Extreme Expose with her, Layla Milani, and Brooke Tessmacher. That was the only good thing about ECW back in the day. WWE ECW. Then Kelly does Candice Michelle's old move with the ropes. I don't remember that move. Sasha then dumped her out. Aaliyah, hot, sexy, bougie Aaliyah comes out at number 5. Her and Sasha face off. And then Tamina took offense to Aaliyah taking off her shirt or something like that. I don't know, whatever. Excuse me. Liv Morgan comes out at number 6 and eliminates Sasha. Oh, that did not sit well with me. Tamina put an end to that, which didn't eliminate Liv. Liv still wants some of Sasha. Gets both Sasha and Aaliyah down in the corner. Well, actually, Liv almost eliminates Sasha. I take that back. So Liv gets Sasha and Aaliyah down in the corner, and then she points at the WrestleMania sign. I'll get to that in a minute, about the WrestleMania sign. Where was I? Okay. Queen Zelina at number 7. Then Kelly was already eliminated. Tamina lifts Sasha on the apron. Zelina boots Sasha off. So Sasha goes bye-bye. Damn. Really a short night for the boss because she had to, she had to get the vitamins later on from me, but it is what it is. Bianca Belair, she plays for the hair, that's not even for the hair, but Bianca Belair comes out at number 8. She came in at number 3 last year, I believe. Liv gets knocked on the apron, holds on for dear life, even after Bianca handspring kicked her. So Liv somehow wasn't eliminated. Dana Brooke comes out at number 9. and really doesn't do much. Reggie's at ringside with her. Because, I think Dana Brooke and Reggie have a thing or something like that, in real life. I think Reggie, I think Dana Brooke's trying to get that big black cock from Reggie, but it is what it is. Nothing wrong with that, but anyway, alright, number 10 was Michelle McCool. So, and then Reggie caught Dana to keep her in the match. Michelle McCool hits the Faith Breaker to Liv Morgan. Dana then gets eliminated after that, thank the Lord. Get out of here, go to catering, go make me a cookie. Bitch. Look at that. Sonya Deville at number 11. I was thinking maybe Sonya would get a better number than 11. But, before she doesn't get into the match, she just goes over to the announce table and has a few words. She has kind words with Bianca and Liv. And then number 12 is Natalya. Excuse me. But, Natalya comes in, she eliminates Tamina. Whoop-de-goddamn do. And then number 13 is Cameron. From the Funkadactyls. Or what's her name? Ariane. Or whatever her name is. She comes in, somebody has to call her mama. Somebody call my mama! Like Ernest the Cat Miller used to say. Then Sonya's informed that Cameron and Naomi are friends back in the Funkadactyl days. Sonya then removes her jacket, goes right after Cameron. And then, guess who's number 14? Naomi. So Naomi comes out, goes to town on Sonya, sends her over the top rope, she's gone. So you know what that means, this feud between Sonya Deville and Cameron will go on another 5 goddamn months. Anyway. And then number 15 is Carmella, which Corey Graves, it's like, oh my god, it's number 15! It's my wife! Let me unzip my pants and you jerk off! With your tiny little cock there, right, Corey Graves? Fuck you. Blah, blah, blah. Carmella goes over to chat with Corey Graves, probably sits on his lap, giving him a hard on he already had. Probably jerked off probably jizzed in his pants. We get a whole ton of teasing eliminations, but nothing happens. Rhea Ripley, my brutality! She comes out at number 16, grabs Carmella from ringside, rolls in the ring, and then Carmella and Zelina Vega start working her over with help from Natalya. And then Rhea Ripley eliminates both of the women's tag team champions. That was pretty cool. And then number 17, we have the SmackDown Women's Champion, Horseface Charlotte Flair. I think she came in at 17 once before. I could be out. Could be wrong. Aaliyah gets eliminated. Naomi gets chopped and falls to the floor with some assistance by Sonya Deville. So, she gone. Sonya... well, that's it for Sonya. Number 18 is Ivory, who comes out to the Right to Censor theme. Why couldn't she come out with her original music? I really don't like the Right to Censor theme. It's so annoying. Warning, warning. Every time I played SmackDown vs. Raw 2 late at night, and with the volume up, that thing would come on. If I have a match with like Bo Buchanan or Big Stevie, what's his name? Dr. Stevie, Big Stevie Cool, whatever, or the Good Father, or Val Venus or something like that. You hear that stupid thing playing, and I'm playing with my creator character, who was the world champion. And every time that fucking thing would blare, and I have to mute. I have to somehow get my thing and mute it. And then my mom comes knocking on my door, saying, "Can you lower that, please?" Okay, maybe I'll just change to Resident Evil and just shoot zombies in the fucking head all night. You hear gunshots all night. Leave me alone. Anyway, so she comes up to that. Rhea dumps her out of the ring, so, short night for Ivory. Sucks, even though she's a Hall of Famer, that's fine. Brie Bella, Brie mode, comes out at number 19. So we're in Brie mode, and the crowd's going, yes, yes, yes. Brie Bella should leave the WWE and go to AEW to be with Bryan. Just saying. She goes at it with Natalya. Bianca and Rhea combine to try and eliminate Charlotte. And then Mickie James comes out at number 20 with Hardcore Country! The fans go nuts, of course. Comes out with the Impact Women's title, the Knockouts title. Michelle McCool goes right after her, for some odd reason, because I guess they're from Texas. Well, Mickey's from Virginia. Or Virginia. Michelle McCool's from Texas. So Mickie takes her out of the Rumble, eliminates her. I guess for the Piggy James stuff with her and Lady Cool back in the day. And then number 21, for why I don't know who this bitch was in the Rumble. Alicia Fox comes out, because she's a legend in her own mind. And then Alicia Fox comes out, and her and Natalya kind of renew some old times. And then Nikki Ashhole comes out at number 22. Rhea turns her back on everybody in the ring, looks at the ramp, which allows Nikki to attack from behind. I think the plot was to try to eliminate. Her plot was to try to eliminate Rhea. That failed. Nikki bails to the outside. Charlotte and Rhea go at it. Nikki then goes back in, and then Bianca almost eliminates her. And then number 23 was Summer Rae, a supposed legend. It was right after Natalya for what happened with a week or so ago during the Aaliyah match, I assume. So they go at it. Natalya takes advantage on that for the elimination. Summer Rae. Thanks for coming. Charlotte tries to dump Natalya out, but Natalya stays in the match. And then number 24 is Nikki Bella. Oh, the other Bella slut. She goes right after Bianca Belair. Then Brie rescues Nikki from a slam, and then Bella's face plant Bianca. Alicia Fox tries to get in the action, but they eliminate her. Go have another soda or another beer, you drunk. But that's it. So she gets eliminated, thank the Lord. And then number 25, the returning Sarah Logan. So her and Liv have a nice moment in the ring. I was like, oh, if only Ruby Riot was Ruby Soho didn't get released, they would have had a great moment, a great Riot Squad moment. But I think Liv Morgan's gonna eventually get released, and then Sarah Logan and her are gonna go to AEW to reform the Soho Squad in AEW. Just saying. So Sarah Logan comes out, less looking that she used to look with the face paint and everything. Like Sarah Logan when she first came to WWE. But she doesn't last long. The Bella sluts dump her out. So that's that. And then number 26 was Lita. And then her and Mickie go at it. They remember each other very well. Mickie goes at it with Lita, ends up getting DDT'd out of the match. So, you're out of here. Go have sex with Nick Aldis. And then Lita and Charlotte go at it. I was thinking Lita would win the match because I thought they were going to do something, on SmackDown when Lita beat up Charlotte and everything. I was thinking Lita would win the Rumble, go on to WrestleMania, face Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's Championship and win it. Obviously not. So they go at it. And then number 27 was Mighty Molly Holly. So her and Nikki Ashhole go at it, battle the superheroes that have really bad gimmicks. Molly gets sent headfirst into the ring steps. Ouch. And then Nikki's like, I'm the only superhero here. Get out of here. So she gets taken out for her trouble. Too bad for you. Get the fuck out of here. And then number 28 was was the Hot Rod. No, not Rowdy Piper. Ronda Rousey. Not dressed in her traditional gear, but she is pissed. And that's that. And then some people were messaging me on Twitter saying that the Peacock stream started going messy. What else is new? But yeah. So Ronda comes in, starts eliminating people out of the blue. It's like, get out of here! Fuck you, bitch! Get out of here! And then Nikki Ashhole and I think it was Nikki Bella ended up biting the dust. And then Brie helps her sister leave the match, obviously, because I think Nikki doesn't want to face her. Yeah, and then number 29 was Shotzi Blackheart. Good number. She goes to town all on her own with well, Brie was in the match, so she helped Nikki. Nikki was eliminated, and Brie gets eliminated. No, I take that back. I'm reading my notes wrong. Let's see here. What did I write here? God damn it. So I had to email everything myself, and I can't read. No, I can read. I can't read what I wrote. So Shotzi comes out at number 29. Goes to town. Taking everybody down in her path. Ronda done dumps Brie, so she out. And then Lita and Shotzi go at it. And then Ronda goes after Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. And then number 30. We could have been Trish Stratus. Could have been Asuka. Could have been Lexi. Could have been Lacey Evans. Was it? Nope. Number 30, ladies and gentlemen, was Shayna Baszler. So her and Ronda team up. So 2 parts of the MMA 4 Horsemen are in the ring. It was pretty cool. So Shayna hits a slam on Lita, goes after Natalya. And then Shotzi gets eliminated thanks to Ronda. And then Bianca Belair takes care of Natalya. When Natalya re-enters the ring, they get eliminated again. Made no sense. Lita then hits the Twist of Fate on Charlotte. Then she hits a Hurricanrana on Rhea Ripley. Goes for a move in the corner and missed. She goes for the moonsault. The moonsault. And but Rhea avoids it. Charlotte ends up eliminating Lita. Damn. Then Ronda with an armbar variation on Rhea Ripley. Charlotte then almost eliminates both of them. But Rhea Ripley ends up knocking Ripley out of the match, but not Ronda. So Ronda's still in the match. So the final 4 are Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, so the 2 of the horsewomen. Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair. Charlotte does the Flair flip onto the apron, a la her daddy. Somehow stays in the match. And then Shayna Baszler and Bianca Belair go at it. And then Charlotte eliminates both of them when Bianca tries to go for the KOD. So now the final 2 are Ronda Rousey and Charlotte. And we'll see this at WrestleMania. And I'll tell you why. They stare each other down. They go at it for about 15 seconds. And then Rousey outmaneuvers Charlotte and then sends that horseface bitch over the top rope. And Ronda Rousey is the 2022 Women's Royal Rumble winner. And the match wasn't even an hour long, surprisingly. 59 minutes, 40 seconds. And a pretty decent Women's Royal Rumble. I believe it's the 3rd Women's Royal Rumble. I believe it's, Becky, because Becky won, Bianca won. And Ronda won. It's the 3rd. I believe it's the 3rd or 4th one. I think it's the 3rd one. But anyway, at any rate, Ronda Rousey wins the match, and we'll see her probably on Monday Night Raw, or definitely on SmackDown this Friday night to challenge Charlotte for the belt, because that's already penciled in. It's ready now, penciled in. So now it has to be official now. So Ronda will take on Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's title, unless there's a swerve and then she goes back to Becky. But we'll see. But still, a pretty decent Rumble. And I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And that's it. Alright, match number 3 for the Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch, the man, Becky Lynch, taking on Doudrop. Not a great match here. I'm not gonna go into all of it. Doudrop, showing her power, really, taking it to Becky. Becky does come back at times, locked into the disarmer at one point, but didn't have it really locked in. Doudrop with a splash in the corner, gonna cannonball for a near fall, and goes for the Vader bomb, and got nothing but knees. Becky hits the Molly go around of all moves for a near fall. Then she starts hitting some forearms to Doudrop. Missed a stop. Doudrop with some headbutts. But Becky comes back. Leg drops Doudrop. Yeah, that sounds weird. Leg drops Doudrop down to the mat for a near fall. Goes to the manhandle slam. Doudrop blocked it. Hits the Rikishi driver for a near fall. She keeps trying for the Vader bomb or the Vader bomb or the Rikishi, not the Rikishi, the Yokozuna bomb. But leads her a downfall as Becky hits the manhandle slam off the middle rope. 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch gets the win in 13 minutes officially. So Becky retains, as we all thought she would. Too easy. And then we'll see what happens with Becky. So Becky retains, and we'll find out what happens on Monday night, who her challenger could be. I think it's going to be a women's elimination chamber match, and I think the winner will face Becky Lynch. I think they may do like I don't know if I would think they're going to do a Raw elimination chamber match for the women. And probably one for the men too. I think the winner will face I think the winner can't face the champion, obviously, because if it's Raw and SmackDown in the chamber, then you have to have a Raw star, because you already have Brock versus Roman on night 2. That's already penciled in. So I would think it's just going to be a Raw only elimination chamber for the men and the women. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens on Monday and Friday night regarding the elimination chamber. But if anything, Becky's next challenger will probably be Bianca Belair. I would think it would be Bianca. I mean, they already kind of penciled it. They looked like they were going to pencil in Bianca to win the Rumble, go on to face Becky. But then the whole Ronda Rousey situation happens, and we all thought now Ronda was going to face Becky, which could still happen, depending on what happens on Monday. But the WWE kind of wants to have Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. So I guess we'll have to see what happens Monday night and Friday night this week. I mean, she's not gonna face both and win both belts. Could happen, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so I gave that match 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright, I believe this is match number 4 for the WWE title. Brock Lesnar. And my name is Paul Heyman at ringside. Takes on the almighty Bobby Lashley with MVP. This was an okay match. Nothing great. But near the end of the match, the referee gets knocked out, so we have a good old ref bump as Lesnar smashes Lashley into the referee in the corner. Lesnar then hits the F5, but then the referee again. So now you didn't get one ref bump, we got 2 ref bumps in the same match. The same referee too. So there's no referee, so he hits the F5, there's no referee to count the pinfall. And then Roman Reigns comes out, spears Lesnar. He stares at Heyman, and we're all thinking, I'm going, what's going to happen? I'm like, I knew it was going to happen. I knew it. I just knew it was going to happen. It was all set up from day one. So Heyman hands Reigns the WWE title. And you know what's going to happen there. Reigns takes the belt, bam, right in the head, lays out Lesnar with the belt, and then Roman goes up the ramp with Paul Heyman. So Heyman and, I told you, Heyman and Roman was swerving us. I told you. And, so they walk out, and they're going to be together on, I would assume they're going to be together on SmackDown. Maybe Heyman appears on Raw. just to hype up WrestleMania. It's like, oh, I screwed you, Brock. I just played you like a fiddle. Blah, blah, blah. So while that happens, Lashley goes over and covers an unconscious Brock. 1, 2, 3. Bobby Lashley regains the WWE title for a second time. And I called it. Thank the Lord. Bobby Lashley gets the win. Time of the match, 10:15. So Bobby Lashley is the new WWE champion. Thanks to Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman turning on Brock, which we all knew was coming. So we'll see what happens with that, and who Lashley's new challenger could be, and I think it's gonna be the winner of the Elimination Chamber match in a couple weeks. I'm thinking it might be Seth Rollins, or maybe I would say Big E, but Big E's now on SmackDown. Supposedly now he's officially now on SmackDown again to reform the New Day, since Xavier Woods is out with his leg injury. But I don't know, we'll see what happens with that. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so Lashley wins. Match I gave 2.5 out of 5 stars. That's it. Alright, after that, we go to, well, just the match, the next to the last match. Excuse me. I believe this is match number 4 or number 5. Mixed tag team match. Edge and Beth fucking Phoenix. For the first time, a married couple gets into the ring. Teams up in the ring. This is the first time a married couples have fought in a match. Edge and Beth Phoenix takes on the Miz and Maurice. Nothing great. I wanted Miz and Maurice to win. Obviously, they did not win. But, Maurice, did her thing. Looking hot as always. So, they try to do the whole brick purse thing again. Maurice hits Beth. There's a part. The referee yanks Beth off of Miz because she got in the ring, because you can't have the men versus the women. Stupid rule. And then while her back was turned, Maurice hits her in the back again with the brick purse. Goes for the cover. Beth somehow kicks out at 2. And then Maurice does her sexy posing. Makes Beth humble with a camel clutch. Fucks in the ass and make her humble. And then Beth comes back, tries for the glam slam. Maurice blocked it. And then Maurice tries for a DDT. And then both women close on each other down. Then we get the hot tags to the men. Miz comes in. And then him and Edge go at it. They get Edge beats him up. Get on the top rope. Beth grabs Miz for a powerbomb. And then Edge comes off with an elbow drop. Not a Macho Man elbow. Well, it's an elbow drop. Gets a near fall out of that. Maurice sends Beth into the ring steps while Edge face plants the Miz. And then Edge goes to the spear and missed it. Maurice goes to the top and hits a Hurricanrana on Edge. Interesting. Something new from Maurice. Never thought she would hit a Hurricanrana of all things. I know she hit that DDT, the DDT. And it is what it is. That's Rosa saying that she got up to watch some TV. It is what it is. I don't care if that shows up on my video, but I really don't care. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, then I don't care. But yeah, Rosa just she was she got up with me, and then she had a snack, and then she went back into bed to watch her not Netflix stuff, play with her stupid game on her fucking phone. So yeah. So I'll be in bed in a little bit to be next time. But anyway, blah 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 blah. Alright, so where is it? Alright, so she hits that flip hair DDT on Beth. Miz then hits the skull crushing finale. I was like, this is over. This is gonna be great. Nope. Edge kicks out at 2. And that was the best chance that Miz and Maurice got. Because after that, Miz gets speared by Edge and Beth Phoenix, like a double spear. And then we get a double glam slam by both of them. 1, 2, 3, Edge and Beth Phoenix get the win in 12.5 minutes. I would think they're going to be I'm hoping it might be a rematch at WrestleMania, but we'll see. That's all I can say about it. So, match is alright, nothing great. I gave it 2.25 out of 5 stars. That's it. Alright, then we're going to end here with the Men's Royal Rumble, which wasn't that great. And this is where I actually woke up during the pay-per-view. Alright, so we start off with the phenomenal AJ Styles at number 1, doing the Shawn Michaels posing and everything. He's like, oh, I'm gonna win the Rumble at number 1. And then number 2 was Shinsuke Nakamura. Wow. Shinsuke and AJ, number 1 and 2 to start the Royal Rumble. Who would have thought that would happen? As long as nobody gets hit in the nuts. Remember when Shinsuke won the Rumble, he fought AJ for the WWE title, and that match ended with a nut shot? And then AJ retained, and then Asuka won the Women's Rumble. Yeah, so there has been, I think, 4 Women's Rumbles. Asuka won the Women's Rumble, goes on to face Charlotte, and loses! Why, I don't know. But anyway, so they go at it. And then number 3 was Austin Theory. Number 4 was Bobby Roode, who does his patented spine busters. And then Styles and Roode kind of go at it. We got a semi-half-fainted TNA chant. Didn't expect that. And then number 5 was Ridge Holland. Styles then eliminates Nakamura. Damn. Number 6 is Montez Ford of the Street Profits, goes right after AJ. Does his usual gymnastics, some drop kicks to Austin Theory. Blah, 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 blah. Or, Ridge Holland still has that Batman-like, I think he stole it from Sheamus. The face guard because of his broken nose and everything. And then number 7 was Damian Priest. And doesn't really eliminate anybody. Number 8 is Sami Zayn, who gets he pauses, then gets attacked by Montez Ford. And the fans are going, ole, 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 Frito ole. Jericho wasn't there. Jericho is still in Mexico stealing orphans from the orphanage. They're 2 different people. Anyway, so we got that. Johnny Knoxville comes out at number 9. Some of his friends were there. Wee Man, who somehow survived getting chokeslammed by Brock Lesnar through a table. Which the hotel did not like. Kick him out. So Knoxville runs down to interact with Sammy. And then AJ decides, like, hey, I want to fight Johnny Knoxville. So they go at it. Doesn't really go well for Johnny. And Johnny's like, what are you guys doing? I'm Johnny Knoxville. I'm like, fuck you. Blah, blah, blah. Sammy eliminates Johnny with a hell of a kick. Thank the Lord for that. Fuck that guy. But then AJ eliminates Sammy as he celebrates, like, yeah, he did it! You're out of here. Go help Generico steal some more orphans from Mexico, why don't you? And then number 10 is Angelo Dawkins. And him and Montez Ford team up. And then number 11 is Omos, the big black diesel Omos. Not that he was going to last in the match. Then Dawkins takes a tumble out of the ring thanks to Omos. Montez Ford is eliminated after that. Theory tries to help. That didn't work. AJ goes after him, gets slung into the ring post. Ow! Styles goes under the ropes to the floor. so he's not eliminated. Ricochet then comes out at number 12, and then gets launched into the lights by the big black Diesel. And then number 13 is Chad Gable, one half of the tag team champions. He tries to, you know, he's like, hey, let's just team up on Omos. Come on, let's do it. I got a 4.0 GPA. That didn't work. Well, he kind of worked. And Priest takes the first shot at Omos. Gets clothesline out of his boots. And then Priest gets eliminated. Then everybody tries to eliminate Omos. Number 14 is Dominic Mysterio, who comes in to join the party, pal. AJ gets a running start, pushes the pile enough to get Omos out of the ring and eliminate him. And then number 15 is Happy Slappy Corbin. Gets rid of Ricochet. Go back to catering, you asshole. And then AJ and Corbin go at it. Dolph Ziggler comes in at number 16. This is his 15th Rumble. Guys, a nice set of hair. Him and Justin Adams from WOW should go at it. Joey B. But anyway, he enters at number 16. Dominic then gets deep sixth and then eliminated from the match. Thank you for coming there, Dominic. Derry then gets eliminated by AJ after 22 minutes. Number 17 is Sheamus Fella, who has won the Rumble in St. Louis. That was like years ago, though. And then, while he's making his way into the match, his buddy Ridge Holland gets eliminated right in front of him. So him and, so Sheamus and AJ go at it. Then number 18 is Rick Boogs, who somehow has theme music. I didn't even know he had theme music, but okay. He military presses Gable out of the match, so goodbye to you. Then number 19 was Mad Crap Moss, who surprisingly has theme music himself. Probably generic. Like Rick Boogs and Mad Crap Moss have generic fucking theme music. I miss the good old days when, you know, like Demolition would come out with Demolition by Rick Derringer on Power Driver, the Vesting album 2. But anyway, then Big Boogs presses Ziggler, but Ziggy somehow stays in the match. Corbin hits Styles with a choke breaker, and then his little buddy throws AJ out. So AJ was in the match for 29 minutes, or almost a half hour. And then number 20 is the Weed Man himself, not Wee Man, but Weed, the People Man, not Jack Swagger, but Riddle, comes out at number 20. Corbin and Moss double team him right away, but Rick Boogs breaks that up. And then Boogs gets eliminated thanks to the Happy Folks, Corbin and Moss. And then number 21, I didn't think he was coming back at this time, but Drew McIntyre comes back from injury. So he's in the Rumble at number 21. And basically destroys anything in his path. Eliminates, you know, Moss and Happy Corbin, probably setting up a match at the Elimination Chamber event. And then he just beats the crap out of them some more outside the ring. So I guess, well, gets them out of there. He's like, oh, I'm going to go back in the ring. Then he sends him into the ring steps. Moss gets suplexed on the ring steps. Ow! Number 22 is my good buddy Kevin Steen. And he's happy to fight Drew. And he fight Steen fight. We got a cannonball to Ziggy. Then Riddle gets his foot stepped on. Ow. And then Rey Mysterio, booyaka, booyaka, comes out at, sorry about that, comes out at number 20, what he comes out? Yeah, Rey Mysterio comes out at 23, tries to eliminate Riddle, that doesn't happen. He gets a stunner by Owens, and then Drew McIntyre and Sheamus, you know, team up to beat up Owens. And then number 24 is Kofi Kingston! So he comes out and somehow tries to avoid elimination and fucked up. He botched his own fucking elimination. His own he botched his own saving himself from getting eliminated. He botched. So that's gonna be on Botchamania pretty soon. I think he was supposed to I don't know what he was supposed to do, but he botched it. So Kofi gets eliminated. Bye bye to you. And then number 25 is Otis, the other half of the tag team champions. Goes right after Ziggy, suplexes Riddle. Then he hits the front slam on Drew McIntyre for the Academy. And then Big E comes out at number 26. And hopefully Big E can stay in longer in the match than Kofi did. Kofi only lasted about 5 seconds. Sucks to be you there, Kofi. You can't last in a match, man. You can't. I mean, you lost in the Brock Lesnar in 8 seconds, and then you're in the Royal Rumble and last about the same amount of time. I mean, it wasn't your fault that you botched. Well, it kind of was your fault. You botched. But there's always next year, Kofi, if you're still around. All right, so Big E comes out, suplexes Owens and Riddle, does the stupid hip gyrations and making the fans go nuts. And then he hits a splash on Owens. Then Sheamus hits the boog kick on Big E. Ray gets caught and a Irish curse backbreaker by Sheamus. And then number 27 was Bad Bunny, or semi-really Bad Bunny, who hits a crossbody on Sheamus. Then a head scissors on Owens. Then he hits a Canadian Destroyer on Riddle. And the fans were like, "Oh my God!" I was like, really? This guy? Well, it made Issa, the New York City Demon Diva, wet in their pants, but that's fine. Here's what it is. She gets wet when I'm on her screen, but it is what it is. No, I'm just kidding. I'm teasing. Anyway. So Bad Bunny does all his shit. Sheamus tries to eliminate him, but can't do it. Goes to the bro kick, missed, and gets eliminated by Bad Bunny. And then Ray's like, "Hey, SA, we from the same culture, SA. I'm Mexican, you're Puerto Rican. Let's team up, SA." So Bad Bunny's like, "Let's do it." And then Ziggy eats the 619, and then Bad Bunny's like, "Whoop, you're out of here." Throws him out. And then Bunny's like, "Hey, SA, this is a Royal Rumble, let's see. I'll throw you out." Tries to eliminate Ray, but gets stunned by Kevin Owens. And then Ray got eliminated by Otis. And then Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon comes out at number 28. And him and Owens kind of relived their little feud that went on for way too long a couple years ago. Shane tosses the big fella out, so goodbye to Kevin Owens. Damn. And then Shane and Drew McIntyre go out in the corner as Big E joins in. And then number 29, the hometown boy, Randy Orton and his mother's voice, to a big crowd reaction. So he gets in the ring, Gilmore Kata to Big E. Then Big E gets tossed out by RK Bro. Then a Gilmore cutter to Otis. Riddle hits a Riddle cutter. I'm not gonna call it the RKO, that on Drew McIntyre. Otis gets tossed out, and then Bad Bunny almost gets eliminated, but somehow held on to the bottom rope. And then number 30, ladies and gentlemen, you thought it was Moose, you thought it was Alberto Del Rio, or Ciampa, or Santino Marella. Nope, so that leaked card was fake as fuck. But number 30 was Brock Lesnar, who we all know he lost the title to Lashley, so obviously he was going to be in the Rumble. So he comes down, and it's down to the final 6, Brock, Randy Orton, Riddle, Shane McMahon, Bad Bunny, and Drew McIntyre. Sadly, Orton got eliminated, which did not sit well with the hometown crowd. There's more misery for you tomorrow with the Niners. And then Bad Bunny gets an F5, and then he's gone. And then Riddle gets thrown out into Orton's lap on the floor, and then it's down to Shane McMahon, Drew McIntyre, and Brock. Shane gets clotheslined over the rope to get eliminated. So now we're down to Brock Lesnar and Drew McIntyre. And Brock goes to the F5. Drew blocked it. Drew tried for the Claymore. Brock blocked it. Then Brock F5s Drew out of the ring. And that's it. Brock Lesnar wins the Royal Rumble match. I'm not really surprised, but I'm happy that he won. Now he goes on to face Roman at Night 2 of WrestleMania, which is already penciled in. For the Universal title. Or it could be the WWE title, because I heard they were going to be switching. But I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but we'll see. So Brock wins the match. Match was alright, nothing great. 2.5 out of 5 stars. Match time, 51 minutes and 10 seconds. Now, you usually would see the men's rumble be like an hour and a half. This was probably one of the shortest Royal Rumble match in history. I could be wrong. But 51 minutes total for the match. Not bad. That's it. And that ends the night. Brock celebrates, pointing at the WrestleMania sign that caught fire during the Becky Lynch Dewdrop match. I was laughing my ass off for that. They had to evacuate a section of the dome. Gotta keep the fans safe and everything, so I'm okay with that. But I laughed. I was like, the WrestleMania sign's on fire! There's an omen! Kane did it. No. Maybe Chris Benoit did it. But I digress. So we got that. So Brock wins the match. He goes on to WrestleMania to face Roman Reigns for possibly the WWE title or the Universal title, whichever gets changed, if it does change. But if not, it's for the Universal title in their second match, which is supposed to happen at day 1. But now they're gonna get the rematch from what was it? I forgot what pay-per-view it was. So get the rematch. Blah, 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 blah. That's going to happen on night 2. Bobby Lashley, we don't know who he's going to be facing. Either at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, whatever it's going to be called. But we'll probably get his challenger after the event on February the 19th. And then they're going to set that up. So we'll see what happens with that. On the women's side, Ronda won. Obviously, it looks like it might be penciled in that Ronda is going to take on Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's title. And if that happens, then I don't know who's going to face Becky, unless it's going to be Bianca Belair, who might win the Elimination Chamber on the women's side. So could do that, but we'll see what happens on that with that. This Monday night on Raw, and then Friday night on SmackDown. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so that's it for that. Thank you all for watching. It is 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. I must be lonely. No, I'm not lonely, but Rose is in the bedroom. So I gotta keep it down because she's gonna start yelling at me. I'm gonna probably beat my dick down later. Yeah. I don't have the stamina anymore, man. I'm done, man. I'm tired. After that Royal Rumble I had with Asuka, Kairi, and Io, that went rounds. I mean, come on. And then she wanted to have her rounds. I'm like, why not? I'm done after 6 rounds total. Man's gotta take a nap. So I took a nap and then I got up, and I was like, oh damn, I forgot to turn off the damn stream. I was like, alright, let's watch the Rumble. Let's watch the end of it. And Rose was like, I don't want to watch this. So I go watch Netflix. Get out of here. So I got up, watched the end of the Rumble, and then I went after the Rumble. I took a good mean old shit because I had to, and then and then me and Rosa kind of watched a little bit of Netflix, and then she went back into bed because we had a light snack, and then she went back into bed to play with her stupid phone. That's why you probably saw or you heard the the ding. But it is what it is. I personally don't care. And that's pretty much it. So I gave the Royal Rumble 2022. I gave it 5.5 out of 10 stars. I originally was gonna give it 3. I did say it on a couple of streams. I said 3 out of 10. So I was just mad, but I'm gonna upgrade it because I'm a nice guy. So I'm gonna give it 5.5 out of 10 stars. And let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section of the video. And that's pretty much it. Alright, thank you all for watching. We had a great chat once again. At certain points we had 5 people. Now we have 2 people. Probably, well, not myself and some other person, whoever is watching. But thank you. Thank you for the likes. And all you people, all the trolls who might have came in. Fuck you. And that's pretty much it. Alright, let's see here. Okay, we got a couple of comments left, and we're gonna end this bitch. All right, Will Rally Sport Rally, good friend of mine. He's back. Thank you. He took a little break, but now he's back. I saw a couple of his videos earlier. Okay, he says, "Hi Peter, 5 out of 10. I thought I got a flashback to 2000 when Right to Censor Ivory. Man, what the heel? Well, what the hell?" Goes another salt truck. What could be the wind? Yes, the wind, or so maybe it sounds like a salt truck outside. Well, it's the I live near the airport, so could be a plane. Welcome to Fantasy Island. Okay, what the hell? Surprises Sarah Logan and NWA Impact Melina and Drew return. It was pretty good. Yeah, Melina, I was thinking, yeah, they'll get some legends like Melina, Ivory, Kelly. Melina, Ivory, Kelly, Michelle McCool. I don't know why Cameron was in it. She's not a legend. Alicia Fox, not a legend. But, they needed women, so like, hey, let's call up Alicia Fox and Cameron. Urgh! We'll just pay him $50 and then it'll just be fucking catering. Fuck them. But yeah, Sarah Logan coming back, I thought it was nice. A nice little reunion with Liv Morgan before she gets released. Not saying Sarah Logan's already released. Unless they just brought her back for the show. But we got that. That was nice. Melina being in it, always a great to see Melina, who should be in the Hall of Fame. I'm still petitioning, and I already told her about it. She gave me a nice hug and smooch at a WOW show. So we got that. Yeah, the Women's Rumble I thought was pretty damn good. Not great, but still good, but predictable that Ronda was going to win. And that's it. All right, final comment of the night from Jake. I'm going to have a problem with this last name. Jake Niehaus? My house. Well, Jake from State Farm says, no. Jake Niehaus says, I live in St. Louis and I decided to skip the show. I made the right call. Good job there, soldier. Good job. Because you didn't miss much and it was boring as fuck. If you're in St. Louis, you want to go to something better, go to an AEW show if it goes to St. Louis. Or go to Ring of Honor if it ever comes to St. Louis. Or, well, yeah. Or Impact. Well, I don't know about Impact, but I think AEW is going to St. Louis soon. I think. But if AEW comes around your town, Jake, go see it, because it's way better than the WWE. I tell you that right now. Or go see GCW, Game Changer Wrestling, because they go around the country, and it may come to your local hall. Not they're gonna get to that place, a dome, but they'll be going off maybe in an arena near you in St. Louis or Kansas City. So go see Game Changer Wrestling when you get a chance. But Yeah, usually they're based off in New Jersey, so they're gonna have 2 shows in February at the Showboat. February, I think it's February the 16th. No, I think it's February the 19th and the 20th, and then the week after that, they're gonna have a couple of shows in the Showboat. Then I think they're going to Vegas or going to LA again. So that's in March and April. Well, they'll be in Dallas, obviously, for WrestleMania weekend. And we'll see what happens with the summer. Maybe they'll come back to the Hammerstein. Hopefully, I have money for it. Like, I'll probably just, if I go to GCW at the Hammerstein, I'll probably have to go by myself because there's probably no way me and the missus can go. The tickets are astronomical, even for the nosebleed seats for the in the second balcony. Like $90. I'm like, what? $90 for the second balcony? Are you nuts? I can go to Ring of Honor and I get it for $45 for the second balcony. Because I can't usually get ringside seats or even a 5th row seat near the entrance or anything like that. But I haven't seen Ring of Honor in God knows how long. I think the last time I saw Ring of Honor, I think, was Final Battle 2019. I think it was Final Battle. But that was it. I mean, the last actual wrestling show I went to was WOW in March of 2020, right before the pandemic hit. That was the last wrestling show I went to. I haven't been to a wrestling show since the goddamn pandemic. I wanted to go to GCW, but the tickets were sold out right before I could even get on the queue. Not the queue train, but, get on the ticket for Ticketmaster or anything like that. Couldn't get it on StubHub. They were all sold out. Weeks before the event, and like the week before the event, they were all sold out. And that's all I gotta say about that. But hopefully this year, this spring and summer, maybe I can go to a wrestling event. If it's AEW Grand Slam in August, maybe July or August, I'll go. If it's Game Changer Wrestling, maybe I can go to the Hammerstein, or maybe I can take a trip down to the Showboat. It's not a hard thing to do. You just gotta get the tickets, which are probably gonna be a lot. Then you gotta book the room, which is not that much. Then you gotta drive down there, which is an easy ride down there, couple hour drive. And then you have to get your food, of course. Because when I go, I would go probably the day of, go early. Get down to the Showboat, check in, do what I gotta do in the hotel room with the who. And then go down to the Showboat, to the ballroom or wherever it's in. Watch the show. Probably Mikey Mittens will be there, my good buddy Mike McNicholas, or whatever his name is. I'll hang out with Mikey Mittens and a couple of people from the crew after the event. Go get some beer. Well, for Rosa, I'll just get a Jack and Coke. Do that, hang out, and then have a late night snack, a late night beer or whatever. And hang out, meet the wrestlers maybe. Go to a bar right around the Showboat arena or inside the Showboat. And then go to bed. And then the next day, we're out of here. Go back to New York. Why not? And all it will take, it probably cost me is probably, depending on the tickets, of course, probably be like, I think the tickets will probably be about, close to about $150, $200. Tolls won't be that much, at most $30 with, well, depending on tolls, I think it'll be probably about $30 with tolls. Just gotta go over the bridge. The way I go, I have to go. I have to take the goddamn Verrazano Bridge into Jersey, get on the Turnpike, go over the Goethals Bridge, get on the Turnpike, and then go right down to Atlantic City, and I have to go through a whole bunch of tolls and everything. So at most it's like about $30. And then you gotta get gas, So that's another 30, 40 bucks. So that's a little over 200. Plus the hotel room, depending on how that is. That could be another 100, 150 bucks. At most, you're spending like almost $500 going to Game Changer Wrestling at the Showboat. Unless maybe I can get a ride with Mikey and a friend. But I really don't want to, I don't want to spend money on a Greyhound to go down there, or use my car and then, or go on a Greyhound and spend like $100 for both me and Rosa. But Rosa can pay for that, and I can just pay for the room and pay for the tickets. But I mean, we'll see. It depends on what happens during the summertime and maybe going into the fall. But I think I will be going to a show at the Showboat Hotel and Casino sometime in the summer or the fall, or maybe by this time next year. Well, maybe by the end of the year. But I will be going to GCW. As far as AEW, maybe I can get tickets for Grand Slam. I just have to get up early and get on the queue and get on Ticketmaster, and hopefully I can get in the queue. I can order the tickets and I get a pretty decent seat. I'm not gonna get great seats, but as long as I can get it from me and the missus. It's a hop, skip, and jump from here too. Just getting on the train and getting back is a nightmare, especially if you've been to Citi Field at the Mets games. The trains are a mess. Then you gotta have to take that long walk to Arthur Ashe Stadium, which is a pain in the ass. I know the show will probably start at like 7 o'clock because you got Dynamite. Well, not Dynamite. Yeah, they'll probably be taping Rampage or Dark or Elevation. Will probably be Rampage, but you got that. That's gonna probably start like 7 o'clock. So I would probably leave here at 3 o'clock. Get up to Arthur Ashe Stadium by 4 or 5 o'clock, and by the time I actually get to the line and everything, depending on how long the line is, I might miss a match or two. As long as I get there and I get in the arena and I can see Dynamite, I'll be fine. I really don't care much about Rampage. He's like, hey, I was there, but you don't see me. As long as I see AEW, I have a good time with the missus, and get to see Bryan Danielson and Punk and Adam Cole, baby. Maybe I could get the tickets, and then maybe I can get the meet and greet. But then I have to get there like at 2 o'clock to do the meet and greet, because I'd probably have to do the meet and greet. And then probably have to wait online again to get into the arena. But I think they do it in the arena anyway. So we have to do that. And then we have to go to our seats, get a soda, or get some popcorn, or whatever the concession stand sells, like a hot dog or something like that. Then getting out is going to be a pain. If we take the train, it's going to be a pain in the ass to get on the train. Then we have to take the train all the way into New York City and take the train from Times Square all the way back to Brooklyn. Then we have to take a cab back because we'll have the bus at our stop ends at 12 o'clock. By the time we get back into Brooklyn, it's like 1 o'clock or 1:30, and then we have to go all the way to another stop to get a cab. Because I'm not taking an Uber all the way from Arthur Ashe Stadium. It's like $50. No. So go all the way back. By the time I get home, it's I would say by 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm gonna probably just sleep in the next day. I might have to work, but it's only for a couple hours. I'm like, I get home at 2:30, and I gotta get up. I gotta go right to sleep and get up at 9 o'clock to get to work. And then I worked for a couple hours, and then I have to be like half awake for work, and then I'm like, I have to work. Boom, I'm done. Eat my lunch. Go back to bed for the rest of the day. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with all that. But thank you all for watching. Do I have any more comments? No. Okay. Alright, so thank you all for watching. Had a great chat. A great stream as always. But more streams more frequently coming. 4 weeks from Monday, we'll be back with a new stream. On TGC Reborn, episode 218 will be coming your way in a couple weeks. I may do another random stream for the Saudi Arabia show, but that'll be like a precursor to the actual real streams that'll be coming up more frequently. And more videos coming more frequently. This was just, I did one before just for Tom Brady, and then this one I just felt like going live on YouTube Live. Then I want to go on StreamYard because StreamYard sucks. And that's all I got to say about that. Alright, so thank you all for watching. Once again, 5.5 out of 10 stars for the Rumble. Wasn't really that great. And we'll see what happens this Monday night on Monday Night Snore. Your 3-hour cure for insomnia. And we'll see what happens with that. Then we got NXT on Tuesday. More lead into Vengeance Day 2 on the 15th of February. And then we got Dynamite from Chicago on Wednesday night, and also on Friday night for Rampage, and then SmackDown this Friday night, the aftermath of the Rumble, and see what happens with that. And that's all I gotta say about that. So thank you all for watching. I'm Peter Gomez signing off. Peace out, rock on, and rock hard with your Go-Goot! And if you're not down with that, well, the greatest outro in the history of the WAC-WC. You don't like my friends? You don't like my band? You don't like my content and my videos? Well, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. That's also the same thing with the prophecy says. Me, Lauren, and everybody else in the prophecy, Nick, Chase, Double Z, fan of YouTube, everybody else, because we are the prophecy and we are the realest fucking people in the YWC. Because we are real, ladies and gentlemen. It's not thought up in my head. It's real. I proved that in a video on my PG Ranch channel. Rosemary herself gave her stamp of approval. And that's all I gotta say about that. So, thank you all for watching. And the prophecy says to all you motherfuckers who don't believe, well, fuck you, man. And that's all I gotta say about that. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys again next time. And that's it. So thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend. Go Niners tomorrow. And that's all I gotta say about that. And that's it. Thank you all for watching. Good night, everybody.